we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Malik Monk. And it's Barnes hit the three, the small forward. Now Doncic following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. It's good.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Pass to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, this is about the development of Harrison Barnes' body. You know, physically he's tougher, which usually makes you mentally tougher. And what you admire is that he enjoys putting in the work.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Here's Doncic. Sacramento making their last shot. They grab their own miss. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. You know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And here is Monk, following the three-pointer by MP. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Doncic kicks to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Atlanta. Pass to Sabonis and stolen by Irving. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sabonis. And he gets the bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection last few years. And starting to come to his own as a reliable outside threat.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Lyons. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Snatched up. Meadow, no good with the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's MP. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Irving passes to MP. The Mavericks rebound. McGee dishes to MP. And he banks in the lane. MP's got 14 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wiles. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. Down low, here's Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Mitchell kicks to Herter. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Mavericks on the break. MP with the ball. The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
And stolen by MP. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Monk is out there with Fox. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Atlanta had a huge game. He picked up 26 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for his team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Second report, David, you have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
That one falls. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The shot by Monk is no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A nice shot by MP.
Textbook floater from MP, getting in his bag and nailing the shot.
Murray outside. Beyond the arc. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Herter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 24.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA-ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game.
How about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. Don't allow him to get to that launching pad. It is too little, too late.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They are coming off that win against the
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Morris is checked in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Irving subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And here is Monk. Following the three-pointer by MP. The shot, no good. Good D by Irving.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Kings trail by 13. On the wing, Monk. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Floats it up for Doncic. And stolen by Murray. Barnes passes to Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fox has got his first points of the game.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
And a wide open look for MP. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Monk kicks to Murray. Pass to Fox. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Well, the tools,
Dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. It's Dallas leading by
24.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 17. Barnes outside. Fox passes to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One goes on Wood. You played on some pretty teams, and you hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out noise. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Murray outside. Now here's Herter. Defense right on him. Murray outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Dallas leading by 17. MP with it. Now guarded by Murray. MP passes to Wood. Doncic outside. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doncic kicks to MP. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Kings trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
But no one around him. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Kings ball.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Morris is checked in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for MP. Here's Irving. On the court right now for the Kings. They've got Sabonis. Wiles out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Davis at the 2.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Fox, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Assist goes to.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
MP against Fox. Wood kicks to Bullock. Outside Irving. Back to Bullock. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time.
Kings ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
11 feet away. Green with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 13. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the lead.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
For the 3, Sabonis grabs the ball. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one.
Luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Dallas again missing.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
In 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
2 shots.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
That one misses. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used.
Terrence Davis.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Fox against MP. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
They burn some clock if they want to.
And give a little breather as well.
Fox with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. Great D that time from Davis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss
2 minutes
when the defense is not right at
2
home.
minutes.
To the paint. Sabonis. And slammed up by Sabonis.
Assisted by
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
MP passes to Irving. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. No good with the elbow jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically missed on it.
And the foul called on MP.
15 foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the
That's a
court.
tough call right there.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly show the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge.
Thank you all for joining us in tonight's game. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And that'll do it, folks.
Be sure to
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era um sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super. Imagine que tragédia. Não posso ter que. Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar. Amassado, especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Especialista eu não trago amassado. Tá na lista eu não trago amassado. No asfalto eu não trago amassado. Adrenalina é o que move o. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te. Encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Boa mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai pelo peão. Marco a peça na mão, eu posso ir com a estratégia como segurança que segue vigia os meus passos na loja. Ele não importa, é igual a mim, foi uma pé de dignidade, ele trouxe de volta. Ele tá na moda, ele muda um homem, o poder atrás da sua volta. Ele é o que você mais precisa pra ter na mão aquela. Vou querer minha cota, enquadrei um. Amassado, especialista eu não trago amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Amassado, especialista eu não trago amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move.
Good game last night.
Huddle up. Lots to go over before we get started in this playoff run. Let's get going.
We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. Set it up and get started.
You got it, you got it. Come on, man.
Come on, don't worry.
Hey! Who's man? Clear that out here. Watch the pick! Screen coming!
What's the foul?
Oh, foul!
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. That's all right.
Yo, watch him! Hey, watch the pick! Screen coming! Keep firing that, John. Hey, he can ball, huh? Ball. Hey, ball. Go! Where's the up? Set up! That's all you! Good board!
We're here. Come on, shoot. That's all you, Kyrie.
Screen! Shoot that! What's the foul at, man? Go forward!
I got you quiet real quick. We don't want him right here.
Keep shooting, baby. Hey, get mine! Hey! Let's go! Keep on it!
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Late in the season. I got to ask you the age-old question, Clark. Should the focus be on playoff positioning or should it be on resting your stars?
You know, I don't think it should be either. I think it should be playing your best basketball. And if, in fact, you're in a position where you can buy some rest for your key players and still be sharp, then that's what you do. But it's a delicate balancing act. I would much rather see players rest during practice and play a bit in the games to keep that in-game sharpness is what you want. But each team has to do it the way they feel best.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the point. MP's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Lets it go from the wing. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's MP. 33 points last game.
Well, an explosive drive to the rack there. And MP made sure to go up strong on that throwdown.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
DeRozan outside. Outside, Williams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Ball against Doncic from deep. MP. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. An 8-point differential. Doncic against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Inside. Here's Ball.
Good utilization of his height and speed get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Shooting for guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Doncic passes to Irving. MP outside. DeRozan with the rebound. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes.
Now Williams. Back to DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. That one a little long.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Levine for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
On the catch and shoot, Levine is a really good option. He gets that shot off quickly.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. The Bulls making a switch here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Green's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Green. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Jones.
Yeah, mostly jumpers thus far for this team.
Guys, they're having a tough time getting the ball in close. And for the defense, when you can do that, I think you've already won half the battle.
MP shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside Levine. Back to Dosunmu. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Excellent focus that time from Powell on the defensive end. Saw the opportunity, went for the filch, and got it.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Outside, Green. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Levine. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for them to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Morris, he's checked in for McGee.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Markieff Morris.
Outside Levine. Dosunmu on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
He got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You know what time it is, man, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Christian Wood out there with Marquise Morris. Then it's MP, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in a two-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He picked up 33 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. They've been waiting for this so-called breakout game, and that's just what they got. Guys, we'll see if it's the start of something bigger.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
And Dallas calls time here. And Grant DeRozan, high volume.
Substitution on the
So
court.
it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Your Magic, 55. The Bulls, 46.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. And at forwards, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Levine, good.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
MP, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's DeRozan. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 14 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Vucevic. Now Ball, guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. And here's Vucevic. From deep. Now here's Williams. The D's right on him. And it's DeRozan missing. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. With the teardrop. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead. Back on draft night 2017. The Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals. But Chicago got a stud. He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. MP outside. The shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. DeRozan, left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation.
Shooting for Chicago.
All-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
And he knocks down the first one. The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Irving. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Bullock. Desumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Vucevic. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Williams in the post. He's checked by Kleba. Ooh, impressive fadeaway right there.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
MP outside. And he can't get that one. Vucevic with some nice D. Here's Desumu. Pass to Levine. Banked it in off the glass. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And that one's good. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
DeRozan outside. On the take. Here's Levine for 3. They get it back. Here's Vucevic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 6.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
They get the rebound. On the wing, Green. Back to MP. On the wing, Green. From behind the arc. Kicks it out to MP. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3 from DeRozan. The shot, no good. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition.
The ball, 58.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Christian Wood. Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And for Chicago, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Ball passes to Drummond. From 12 feet. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks leading. Here's MP. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 26 points.
And you got to keep feeding MP at this point. Come on now. He's riding a hot hand right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Green. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leading a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Chicago foul. Derek Jones Jr. Third personal foul. First team.
The first free throw is good.
You know, one of the things I think that makes MP so fun to watch is how much fun he's having out there. You can tell the thrill of the game never gets old for this guy.
Outside Levine. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball finds Drummond. Over Wood. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Doncic passes to MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Ball outside. Pass to Green. Outside Levine. Jones with the ball. Ball outside. To the inside. Green. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
MP outside. Here's Bullock, defended by Jones. Bullock's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Levine, and it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Here's Doncic. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams is checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Green. Lets it fly from 18. They get it back. Another shot. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's MP. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Irving knocking down that 3 textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Left side, Williams. Ball finds DeRozan. No one near him. And he connects with a jumper.
DeRozan is a man on a mission tonight. I don't know if I've ever seen DeMar any sharper than this.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, Levine. Covered by MP. No good that time. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And so that wraps up the season series between these two clubs, and they must be pleased to have finished things off at 2-0 against Chicago.
One player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Beverly in for Ball.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to White. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta.
Kobe White.
MP way outside. Off target with the shot. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes.